really doing this? So today I'm gonna get food from the job that ghosted me, which is Chipotle. So I applied at Chipotle and then I got a text saying that they wanted to interview me a day later. So I was really excited that it seemed like Chipotle really wanted to meet me. And so I called up the store to schedule an interview. And then the next available time was at like 8:45 a.m., which was early, but I just took it. I woke up early. It's the earliest I've woken up in a while. And I told an employee, hey, I have an interview. Do I just like sit down? And then she started like making a face, and then she was like,
so I actually traded shifts with the manager, so they're not gonna be here until like the afternoon. Can you come back at like 3:30?
and I was like, yeah, I'll come back. And then they gave me a drink, and then I went back home. But like, I was really upset. I thought it was really unprofessional because like they could have called me and like given me a heads up that the manager wasn't gonna be there. Cried a little in my bed when I got home. I just felt like really like disrespected and like undervalued. Since this was the only job that wanted to interview me so far, I showed up and I thought the manager was really nice and I thought the interview went decently. At the end of the interview, the manager told me, what's gonna happen today and tomorrow is that we're gonna interview 10 more people. Like 10 more people? Like how many people am I up against? I assumed that they were interviewing more people like a couple days before that I was interviewed, and they said that they're only gonna hire 3 of those people, so I was like really pessimistic. I thought my chances were really slim. So I was told that I would get a word back on Monday, which was 2 days after that day. Like here's the thing, I was given like a specific day that I would be told that I would have a word back. Monday came and I was expecting to get a word back before 2 p.m. but I hadn't heard anything, and this was actually when I recorded my first video. I just kept thinking about the job, I kept thinking about the interview and like all the things I said, and I just wanted to stop thinking about it. So then I just tried on all my lipsticks for 2 hours. But then like a day passed and then I had no word. I think I let another day pass before I called them, and like I told them like, hey, I had an interview and I'd be told that I get a word back by Monday and I haven't heard anything. And they just said,
okay, like give me your name and we'll let the manager know.
and then another day passed, no words, and then I called them again, told them the same thing, and they're like,
okay, we'll let our manager know.
I felt like they were lying. I mean, I was correct, because I never got a word back. They've just ghosted me. Like, I was under the impression that the interview was okay, but I guess it was so bad that they didn't even want to tell me, we don't want to hire you. I'm going back there today. I'm like kind of hoping that I see the manager, because I just want to know like what their reaction will be. Like, I feel like they're gonna be like,
oh crap, that's a girl that we ghosted.
realistically, maybe they're not even gonna remember me. We'll see. And also, this is not me saying that you shouldn't apply to work at Chipotle. I actually really respect Chipotle as a company, and I would have like loved to work for them. I guess the management at the location near me was bad. Oh, and then there's a backup. Great. I'm actually nervous. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think more than likely it's just gonna be anticlimactic and I'm not even gonna see the manager, but it's time to go. So I actually did see the manager, but it was only for like 1 second because I saw them come up and like help the cashier with something on the register, and then I like looked away because I was scared. And then when I looked back, they weren't there anymore. And I thought about when I got to the register to tell the cashier,
You know, I applied to work here and I got ghosted.
but if someone said that to me at my last job, I would have been like, oh, I'm sorry. But like in my head, I'd be like, that has nothing to do with me, but I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I avoided an awkward situation, but I mean, I guess there's always next time that I want Chipotle. Alright guys, we are back home and I've got my Chipotle. It kind of took me a while to get home because I noticed on the drive there was traffic packed on the other side of the freeway, so I was like, we're not doing this today. So I took the back way home, and also on the way home I was really nice and I stopped to let this one car go in front of me, and I noticed when they were in front of me that their license plate said 666 on it. So there's this Chipotle hack that I've known for a while, but I've never tried it. But you can ask for like tortillas on the side. Like instead of buying tacos or a burrito, you can just get a bowl and then ask for tortillas on the side. I never did it. It seemed like something that would piss off the employees. But during my interview, the manager told me like, if someone wants like 15 tortillas or if they want like 20 sauces on the side, we give it to them. And I'm just like, Well, if y'all are gonna take my time, I'm gonna take your tortillas. I got 6 flour tortillas on the side. I thought it was funny because the girl, I told her that I wanted 6 flour tortillas and she was like, small or large? And I was like, oh, small. And then she was like, yeah. I was like, 6 large tortillas? And I was like, no, I'm a small girl. And of course, the almighty guac. Alright, and I got a bowl. See if I can angle this to where you can see the food. Does anyone else hate opening these? Yeah, I just got a simple bowl. I got brown rice, sofritas, because I'm actually trying to slowly go vegan. And then we got some pico and some corn. Is that it? I should have got lettuce too. I thought about getting lettuce and I was like, I am not gonna finish all of this. I really wish that I had like a really big appetite because I think it'd be like so cool like being so small and I eat so much, but nah. Also, something that I think most people know about me is that I eat really slow. Infuriatingly slow. I can't eat fast if I have a reason to eat fast. Like at my old job, there would be some times where like it'd be so busy and I don't get a chance to take a break until 3 p.m. and then that's when I'm on my break and I'm like other than that, like if I don't have a reason to eat fast, like I'm just gonna take my time. Today I'm gonna try to force myself to eat fast. I mean, we'll see how that goes. These are really stuck together. Don't you guys just love the corn from Chipotle? I had an old coworker. One day I was like telling him, man, like the corn at Chipotle is so good, and he was like,
That's so random.
and I was like, why? And then he was like,
That's like saying the peas in the fried rice at Panda Express are good.
and I was like, no, it's not. Have you ever been to Chipotle? Corn is its own thing. And like he doesn't believe me and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Is there something on my glasses? Yes, there is. I wanted to get chips too, but I didn't really want to pay. I also hate when people watch me eat, so this video is probably a bad idea, but here we are. Yeah, it's good stuff. Sorry about the mess in the background. That's not my stuff. I still don't have a job, and that's why I have all the time to film and edit these videos. And if you're not, I recommend watching this video while you're eating, because that's how I enjoy mukbangs. Like if I'm just at home to get some food and put on a mukbang to make it seem like I'm eating with someone else. And now that I'm saying it out loud, that sounds kind of sad, but you know. Taco number 1 is done. Now we're on to number 2. I actually just made an Instagram for my art, which I've been wanting to do for a really long time because I hate my personal account so much. Like I felt like I couldn't post like creative stuff, like music I liked and like outfits, because I felt like no one would care. And I mean, no one cares, but I feel like my new account is like a safe space for me. Maybe I shouldn't have worn my cute new dress while doing a mukbang. I'm gonna set down a napkin on my lap. So some of y'all might wonder, why did I start YouTube? And I wonder that as well, but like I said before, I recorded my first video because I wanted something to distract me from thinking about my job interview. And I just like being funny, I like making people laugh, so I thought, why not? Just do it for fun, like even if nothing beneficial comes from it, I'm just having fun. And I am having fun, but what's not fun is refreshing my analytics every 30 minutes and getting sad. Do you guys like my eye makeup? I like just started buying eyeshadow palettes. Like since I'm an artist, I thought I could be good at makeup because it's just drawing on your face. I'm already getting full, guys. This is how small my appetite is. There was definitely a time in 8th grade where I wore way too much eyeliner. There are definitely lots of cringy, really bad selfies from that time that have just been lost to the ages. I do have 2 that I keep on my Instagram account. I would turn my selfies sideways because I thought it was edgy. And they don't look that bad, but then when you turn them the right way, you see like how big my hair was. I only teased one side of my head, so like it looked like I had a tumor and then like the other side was just flat. Like I don't know why no one stopped me. For the makeup, the bottom eyeliner is when it all went wrong. I would put so much. I'm pretty sure I was trying to be Avril Lavigne from her 5th album cover. when I stopped looking like a raccoon, I just always do like a little bit in the outer corner because I have Asian eyes, and if I just put like a little bit in the outer corner, then my eyes look a little bit bigger. Not that I don't want to look Asian, but I like having more like boop. Also, you're gonna watch my lipstick become more and more destroyed as this video goes on. Actually, in college, there's only like 2 to 3, most of the time 2 days a week, where I try to look nice, because like no one notices you in college. I don't know if it's just me, but like I don't look at anyone, no one looks at me. But there was one day that I was just sitting down in the food court, and then a guy, he walked past me in this direction, like he wasn't walking toward me, he walked past me, and then he turned around just to tell me that my lip color was cool, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, wow, life is giving me a break. And then 10 minutes later, I spilled my drink on the ground. I said I was gonna try to eat fast, but it's taken me 33 minutes to eat 2 tacos. But I'm also trying to talk and be entertaining at the same time. So this video isn't really meant to be that entertaining, it's more like a relaxing, like, chill with me. If you know me, then you know that my main philosophy in life right now is trying new things. The first new thing that I tried was changing my diet, actually. And then the second thing was quitting my job. And then the third new thing was cutting bangs. I have not had these bangs for a long time at all. I had like just a deep part for the longest time. What are you guys currently listening to? This year, I've been sort of like determined to find new music. Alec Benjamin, he's really good. The first song I heard by him is Outrunning Karma. That's still my favorite by him. And he has a high voice, and I don't really hear a lot of high voices in male singers, so I think that's really cool. Sigrid is also a good artist that I found this year. If you know me, you know that I like to fuck it up with some female singers. I think she's Norwegian, and I really like when foreign singers have an accent when they sing. I think it's super cool. I know her song Strangers is really popular, so if you don't know her, I'd check out that song first. Or Sucker Punch, that's the first one that I heard. Also, Bad Flower is really good. Their songs X Anna X and Daddy are really good. I need more water, I'll be right back. The water has been acquired. Also, Youngblood is another artist that I started listening to. I know that he's dating Halsey right now, and honestly, I've never been big on Halsey. I don't hate her, I just think she's kind of like, I don't want to say mediocre because that sounds mean, but like I don't really think she's anything special. Like sophomore year of high school, everyone was obsessed with Halsey. I'd just be like, yeah, okay, as I'm bopping to Marina and the Diamonds and Lights. Machine Gun and Loner are probably my favorite songs by Youngblood. My voice has just been cracking this whole time. Loner gives me like Oasis vibes, but that makes sense because I know he's a fan of Britpop. I dabble in a little bit of Britpop. If you know me, you know that I am in love with Damon Albarn, and he's actually like the actual like human singer of Gorillaz, but I feel like most people don't know that because he's not the face of the band. Mostly in the 90s he was in a band Blur, and they invented Britpop, and they were enemies with Oasis, but I like both of them. My favorite songs from Oasis are just like basic singles because I don't know a lot of songs by them yet. I really like Supersonic, Live Forever, Morning Glory, I Know I'm a Noob, Don't Come For Me. Blur, I know more songs by them since I'm biased because I'm in love with 90s Damon, but I really like Clover over Dover. Also, This Is a Low is a good one. Their whole album Park Life is pretty good. It's an iconic Britpop album. Also, another Britpop band that I listen to a little bit is Elastica, and I know them because the lead singer was actually Damon's girlfriend for 7 years in the 90s, so jealous of her. But SOFT is a really good song by them, but that song is actually about like selling your soul to the devil for fame, and I thought that was like a modern theory. I didn't know it's been around like since the 90s. I mean, if it wasn't, then I mean that song was ahead of its time. And normally I would stop eating after the third taco, but I'm just doing this just for y'all. Also, I feel like I should mention again, the point of this video is not to tell you Chipotle is trash, don't work there, don't eat there. I just personally had a bad experience applying to work there. Maybe you'll have a really good experience, but I was just one of the unlucky ones, I guess. But that's fine with me, because then I have a story to tell. I bought this dress 2 days ago, and I never wear dresses, but I just thought this was so cute. Anything with collars I really love. I'm really not mentally prepared for school to start again. I'm actually taking art classes this semester, which is exciting. And my art classes are really small. Like, my drawing class is 12 people apparently. And I'm like hoping that I'm gonna meet like my dream boy who looks exactly like 90s Damon Albarn, but what are the chances? Since it's a small class, I should at least make friends. So I'm at least hoping for that. Not really getting my hopes up about a boyfriend. Does anyone else almost always have to have like a liquid help in order to swallow? I remember in 2nd grade during lunch, like I would always like chew food and then I'd have to like drink something to help me swallow. One time while I had like the food and liquid in my mouth, one of my friends was doing something funny. I don't remember what it was, but I was like holding in my laughter, but then like at one point I just lost it and then I
Spat.
like all over the table, and then people were like, because like they were like chunks of food in the liquid, and I'm just like,
No, guys, like, I have to have liquid to help me swallow.
and they're just like,
Whatever, Morel threw up.
but I know the truth, and now you know the truth. I really wish I had like a fancy camera and like a ring light so my videos would look nicer. Usually when I click on videos and it's like not good quality, I like click off right away. But now I understand. Some people just have an iPhone, a box, and a bottle of soap. Me. And I'm actually gonna take a small break because I don't want to eat this. Okay, I took like an hour break. A small break.
A small break. A small break.
Which is gross because I've just been letting the food sit out, but we are back. I'm gonna try to finish this quickly because I really want to take a nap. A couple other things I wanted to mention. Y'all can come for me all you want, but I genuinely like Lil Nas X's music. I just think it's hilarious how Old Town Road has been blocking every song from reaching #1. Like, Taylor Swift is probably quaking right now. And I do like Taylor Swift, but her new music, I don't really think it's the best. On my art account, at It's Morel's Art on Instagram. The first official drawing post that I made on it was my drawing of Billy, and it felt really unoriginal posting it as my first drawing because literally everyone on Instagram draws Billy. Like, there's this one girl that I follow, and like the only person she draws is Billy. Like, maybe not the only, but 98% of the time she draws Billy, and I'm just like, don't you want to draw something else? Like, don't you get bored? Like, I'm getting bored of how all you draw is Billy. Like, don't you listen to anyone else? if y'all want some tea. I do like Billie Eilish, but I think she's a little bit overrated. Maybe more than a little bit. I like her, but like everyone in the world like listens to her and thinks she's like the best thing ever. And she's really talented, like she's only 17 and she's already doing all this in her life, but like she's not the first thing I want to listen to. Like I'd rather listen to other artists. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve the fame, but I think there's other artists who deserve like some of the fame that she has. I am full and I am sleepy, so I think I'm gonna end this video here. And remember to stay hydrated.